Hello and welcome back to another episode of this climbing the ladder thing that, I don't know, I'm pretty tired right now. But we are going to be using a Slowdon. I call it this because it's Slowbro and Rhydon. Aha, I'm original. But this team has been one of those ones that I work on every now and then and try and fix up. I don't currently like what is going on with it, but we have Jinx lead, which is something we haven't used. Jinx is one of those Pokemon that has many options with her / his fourth move. It's always a her in my head, but it's always lovely lovely kiss, blizzard, psychic, and then a fourth move. Sometimes body slam, sometimes mimic. I choose counter here mostly because of the threat Snorlax can have against my team, but that's what I'm going with here. I think it works well. I'm not sure if I really like it over Alakazam or Jolteon yet. I think Jolteon would probably be a better pick, especially since this team's so slow, but whatever. Then we have Rhydon, standard Rhydon. Basically, the only difference between Rhydon and Golem is some speed, and Golem gets Explosion. Rhydon gets better stats overall, so we're going to see what we can do with this. We have Slowbro, standard Amnesia Bro, as whatever they call it, but Amnesia, Thunder Wave, all great support moves. Thunder Wave allows you to spread paralysis, as you've seen so far. Amnesia is basically the equivalent to 2 Calm Minds in Generation 1, so as you can see, it's pretty strong when you just play it like that. And then it has Surf as its stab move. Why you pick Surf over Psychic for your stab move here is merely because you want to be able to face Jinx, Alakazam, and it overall does better against most normal types anyway. Though Psychic does have a mention because it can lower the enemy special. You have to remember that. So it's your choice. I prefer Surf, though sometimes I do use Psychic. It's very rare. And then Rest. Rest isn't as good as his later generations, but here it is the only recovery Slowbro has, so you set up Amnesia, and since Slowbro has pretty high defense already, it's set up to be a great tank. We have a standard self-destruct Snorlax. You've seen this 20,000 times, and already 3 times. I think I've had a Snorlax every single time so far. Then we have Tauros, standard Tauros. We've had Tauros every time. What is actually kind of sad is that if you look at it, Tauros is our fastest Pokemon here. So we have a total... If Slowbro has very specific times when it can win, so you're more than likely going to see me use Slowbro as a pivot to Thunder Wave, so Tauros can win. This is a very decide who you're going to sweep with early on team. And then you have standard Chansey. Chansey here, I'm not sure how much I like it, but I think it'll do well. And this team is kind of very weak to a bunch of attackers. Starmie is one, being faster than everything. Jolteon is also another big one, though we have Rhydon to handle it, but eventually crit double kick will break through it. Snorlax is kind of my panic button if I come up against a Zapdos and Rhydon had already been handled. It's basically my go in or sack whatever's out there, go in, body slam, self-destruct. It's a great thing. So overall, very odd team. It's not super rare that you'll see one like this, but its backbone is set up in Rhydon and actually Chansey here. But hopefully we'll get some wins with it, and hopefully they won't be as long as last time's. But we did win, so yeah. So I'm gonna find a game and be back here in a second for you. Did not take long at all, and we have a Poliwrath start. I actually do not mind this. It could be an Amnesia type of thing, so we are going to Psychic. Hypnosis, that's fine. I don't care if this is put to sleep. I kind of don't want to reveal the Tauros, but I kind of need to get in here and get rid of this if it wants to amnesia. Hydro Pump. That kind of sucks. So we Body Slam here. Should take it out. And Body Slam covers pretty much any of the switching. Poliwrath is kind of a interesting tech because Hypnosis, it has 2 great stab options. Though being a fighting type kind of sucks in this generation, of course, with the prevalence of Psychic. And it has Amnesia, so it can power up its water moves. So it's not a bad Pokemon, it just gets punished when it's kind of just left out there. And this one isn't ultimately going to be that useful, it looks like. Though it is a problem against my team specifically here. But we'll see what this person wants to do. Probably calcing it. And he also has to think, what am I going to do here? Am I going to go Hyper Beam? Am I going to go Body Slam? It all depends on what they want to do. And we might have just run into one of the worst types of people on the ladder. I'm not sure. But these people will actually go all the way to 0 seconds every time. And because you get 30 seconds, eventually you get down lower and lower, but they will waste time. And unless they just close the browser after clicking Hydro Pump, I don't know. It's entirely possible that they're just not doing anything. Sorry, I need a drink. But when it comes to Poliwrath, it's actually a decent threat. It just lacks a lot of switching opportunities that would make it viable. And we are not getting any moves out of this guy unless he's waiting for the seconds here, which would be... It happens a lot. I've had quite a few, though. 15... If we see 5 any moves, then we know exactly what type of person. He could be calcing a Body Slam, but it shouldn't have taken that long. And it looks like we're going to get out with a free game. He had a dangerous start. I don't really see why. Okay. Oh, they're boosting. Oh. Okay, so Easy Austin and PWNOR are boosting, it looks like. I'll be back in another game that hopefully does not include boosting of some sort. Alright, so we have a game now. So more than likely a Thunder Wave is going to come out. And I kind of just want to immediately switch into Rhydon, so I could threaten this out. And I'm going to go for Body Slam right away. He could go for Double Kick to kind of prevent, if he thinks that I'm just not going to go straight for Earthquake. But Body Slam, no matter what, is what I do here. Mostly because Earthquake rarely kills. But we go for a Body Slam here, maybe get a Paralysis. There we go. That's why we go to it. Jinx is ultimately a very good switch in here. But I also like Chansey. Alright. Slowbro also has a decent time here. Based on... These are probably his only Slowbro answers. But we'll see. Kind of want to go into Chansey ultimately. But I'll go into Jinx. That sucks. That crit did suck. We're going into Chansey now. Wow, crit's coming out. So, we're just going to Seismic Toss here. Just continues to use Surf. We're just going to Soft Boiled, maybe on the switch here. I don't know if he's sacking this. He could be. He's no, it goes Snorlax. This is a big problem, so I'm actually going to Thunder Wave here. Amnesia. Good thing I did that. Well, we Seismic Toss until it dies. And it's getting a max special, so we are going to have to rely on cleanup from Rhydon or Tauros. So it's more than likely going to be a rest variant. There's the Ice Beam. No freeze, thank you. We are basically going to force a rest if it has it. Yep, there's the rest. And our job is going to be... We're going to go and Rhydon Earthquake. And see what we can do here. We have a chance he has a switch in, as you saw. Crit would have put me in a very good spot. This is a big problem. Looking at it, I don't think I need Jinx. Has the Reflect. That is super dangerous. We have level Kiss, though. See if we can hit this. There we go. Wow, are you kidding me? Stay asleep. We go Rhydon anyway. We have to go for crits. Right? Yeah. This is a pretty bad spot, but crits can happen. It's probably better for me to go to Tauros to crit. But I don't think even Hyper Beam is a good idea. Because Body Slam doesn't kill with a crit. Not at this percent, anyway. Or even what it was. So, this is a very difficult thing for me to kill right now. Yeah. Now I'm going to see what he wants to do here. Yeah, he just wants to rest. So I can go for crits here. What sucks is that ultimately I am going to be put in a bad spot no matter what. There's the Wake Up. We're going to Earthquake. We're going to end up going to Jinx. This is a very rough spot we're in. He's played this actually decently well. There's the Ice Beam. Now we're going to go into Jinx. Even resisted doesn't matter. Go into this. Ice Beam is only attacking move, which... Alright, so we're going to Thunder Wave to start. I actually would not mind this getting frozen. Mostly for another reason. We're going to Soft Boil it again. Then we're going to Seismic Toss. There's the rest. Okay, we're going to Seismic Toss once. So I think I have a pretty good idea of what to do here. On the next rest, on the next turn before rest, when I think he's gonna rest, I'm going to go out into Slowbro, set up Amnesia twice. And we'll just have an Amnesia war. Alright. Woke up, of course. Now, we soft-boiled anyway. We don't want to be... As it's doing 30, so with a crit would actually do less here. 33. A crit would do less because of the way it works, so... Yeah, so we soft-boiled. There's the rest. I should have switched down to Slowbro there, but that's fine. We can reset. It seems... How much health was he at when he did that? 19... 19... 19. So 20... 60, so he was about... So once he sees yellow, he gets a little scared. And ultimately, we're going to be going for a Slowbro win now because he's put us in the spot where we need it. So we're going to seismic toss here. And then we're going to seismic toss again. A crit actually does less because of the way it checks stuff in this. So I think he's going to ultimately go here. So we're going into Slowbro. He did not. Do I Thunderwave Amnesia? Yeah. Alright. We have Rhydon for this exact situation. Ooh, that sucks. He has not revealed anything that can tank an Earthquake to start. And I kind of want to go back out to Chansey and get healed here. Yeah. It's kind of what I want to do. There's a Blizzard. Soft boiled up. Paralyzed. Hit with Seismic Toss a few times. I want to make sure Chansey is healthy here. It's very useful. Rest. That's fine. Though I am running out of seismic tosses. This guy has rest on everything. I wonder if he has rest on Jolteon. Going for a freeze. I'm gonna guess. This is where Psychic would actually be useful in Slowbro. I'm going to Snorlax. I'm going to Body Slam here. Does a decent amount. And then Body Slam again. Does Hyper Beam kill? No, it doesn't. There we go. 5% crit. Has to happen one day. Alright, so this Snorlax seems to have a good matchup against Jolteon and his Snorlax, so let's see what he comes out into. I feel like he might have a Cloyster on his team, looking at it, because Tauros does rip apart a lot of his team. Executor. Just to put me asleep. I kind of would want this to be asleep over everything else. So Psychic Drops is going to be your way to go? Yeah. Alright. We're going to see if he wants to immediately explode. Yep, he did. But we have Rhydon. Alright, that's his Executor down, which is a big threat to my team overall. Tauros is set up to be decent in the late game. We just have to get there. This is going to be, depending on his two Pokemon that he has. If they're, more than likely there's going to be an Alakazam. There's a Tauros. So a Blizzard's going to come out. Who do I sack here? I need this. Snorlax. I get rid of Snorlax. That crit actually sucks because I could have gone for a Wake Up. There's a crit. That's fine. We go into Slowbro. And we Thunder Wave. A Hyper Beam crit does kill me, I'm pretty sure. There's the Jolteon. That is fine. We go into Rhydon. Now we Earthquake. No matter what. And now we Body Slam. We Body Slam no matter what. Hopefully that can do some damage, because he could have a Zapdos in the back and be trying to switch around and save this. He could ultimately try and save this because it does have a great matchup with what I have left. I don't have Jinx to sack anymore. I don't have Snorlax to get rid of. There's the Snorlax gone. Rhydon. Here comes this. We're basically playing games of what can we sack first. And I don't know what his last one is, so I have to hope that Tauros can handle it. And we just sack this, and we go right into Slowbro anyway. We Thunder Wave no matter what. Because we do not want this Tauros to basically be here for free. No matter what. I'm going to call the switch here. Yeah. I'm going to call the switch on that. Now we Thunder Wave again. Now I go right on. He could try and switch again. Now we sub. Sand attack failed. And now we Earthquake. He has to double kick here. Otherwise, it's all over. But he's paralyzed, so we have a great advantage here. Very nice game so far. He has his own Rhydon. That is actually pretty crappy overall. But maybe we can win a speed tie. Win a speed tie. Didn't happen. So we're going to go into Tauros, and we have to. We have to go for Blizzard here. We hit the Blizzard, and now it's a fight between these two Tauroses. He could go for a Hyper Beam crit. I'm going for a Blizzard, no matter what. And now I go for Hyper Beam, and we secured the game. That was a good game, dude. Didn't even say good game back. I thought it was good. Oh well. We've been getting some long games, that's for sure. 75 turns. It's not as long as the one yesterday, but... And we just hit the 13 range. That's cool. Alright, so I will be back with probably one more game. This team is actually working out pretty well. But I will be back in a minute or second for you with the next game, so you know how it is. Be back in a sec. And we managed to find a game. Didn't take that long ultimately, but this is one of those big issues here where I don't like a Starmie lead. Starmie is just overall dangerous. I'm Lovely Kissing though. Get the miss. That's fine. I don't care. We go for it again because Starmie is a big threat. There we go. What do I want to do here? Snorlax? Yeah, I go Snorlax and Body Slam. Could have a Gengar, does not. Wants to do this route. I'm going to Body Slam. He's probably going to Body Slam and then Self-Destruct. Yep. Get rid of Jinx. Jinx did its job. Snorlax is still a nice switch-in. Can tank anything that comes out. There's a Executor. I Body Slam. This is actually the thing I would want to be asleep. So we go for Body Slam Paralysis here. There you go. Paralysis. Do we Hyper Beam? I think he just goes for the explosion then. I get a crit. That didn't even matter, but it's just funny to see a crit. And he forfeits. That was... I mean, he still had a possibility. I know he didn't know, but Starmie actually has a fantastic just matchup against me. And we're at 1328. We're getting up there. So I think I have enough time to find one more game. which would be nice. Because I don't want these to be just one game, which... yeah. But I'll be back in a sec with the next game. And we managed to find a game which I actually was not paying attention, so yeah, he's gonna put that on. Alright. So, what do we do here? We straight up go for Blizzard. We straight up go for Blizzard. I don't care. Yeah, that we go for a crit maybe, or something along those lines. Snorlax is ultimately a pretty good switch in. We have a Slowbro. That's fine. We body slam. He's probably gonna Thunder Wave. Yep. So we body slam again. There's no reason not to. He's gonna set up Amnesia. He's paralyzed too. And we go for self-destruct. There we go. We're just trading at this point. So ultimately, our own Slowbro is now a decent go into. There's a Doug trio. I'm just gonna straight up surf. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to. Going to Ride On. I'm gonna set up a sub. There's the Starmie. Could just want to Thunder Wave me immediately. We're gonna go for a Body Slam for paralysis. Did not get it, but it's fine. Starmie is a big threat to my team, as I've said before, but we have a Chansey. And we get Frozen. That is nice. We go Slowbro then. Yeah. We Thunder Wave. So maybe Ride On. Ride On has a great matchup with the three that I see. Thunder Wave still works out here. Every time I go Ride On, it does not matter what I do here. Okay. This doesn't kill me no matter what. But I do have a Frozen Chansey that I can throw out. There's the crit. Now we go to Slowbro. Substitute. That was a pretty smart play on his part. Basically, since I threw out a Chansey. I should have just gone Slowbro right away. There's a Slash. Earthquake is actually a better thing for him. He's probably going to go out into Starmie. Back to Jolteon. I'm tempted to call his bluff here. But I actually need to Thunder Wave the Starmie. We go Ride On. We go safe. Sand Attack. That's fine. We Earthquake. Now, does he just try and double kick the whole time? There's the miss. Going to Chansey. Get rid of that. Go Slowbro. Do I just surf? Yeah, I just surf. It looks like we're losing to Starmie. I'm gonna set up an Amnesia. And then we're just gonna surf. I'm so glad he tried to call my bluff with something else. So Starmie is ultimately gonna come in. I can't do much against him. I can Thunder Wave it though. Dodrio. Interesting. Well, we Thunder Wave it anyway. Paralyzed. We're gonna set up one more Amnesia here. Body Slam did come out. Ooh, that was unlucky. That was real unlucky. Now we need to wake up in time. A crit could happen too. Interesting that you switched out. That I don't agree with that. Like, I understand you're trying to go for crits here, but it was safer to go with Dodrio. Alright. Now, Dodrio's pretty safe, but I think we can... Please tank it? Why go for... Do you not have Thunderbolt? What? Do you not have Thunderbolt? If I had gotten crit, that would have been terrible. But I don't need this anymore. I just go anyway. I just keep surfing. I don't need this. Rhydon cleans up. Wow, that was an interesting game. He threw it away. I'll be perfectly honest, he pretty much threw it away. There's the Drill Peck. And we just go out in this and we Rock Slide. I don't think he has any possible way of breaking through to win. Body Slam's better. I just want to point that out. Every single time, you Body Slam for the paralysis chance. So now we just hit with Body Slam because it's 100%, and we win. That was a decent game. Okay. I love how they leave right away. And that's probably one thing I want to point out. If in that situation you have Drill Peck versus Body Slam, you go for Body Slam always. Paralysis can win you the game. Even though there he had a very long climb, but maybe I happen to miss a Body Slam with Tauros, and he managed to get a crit. Like, you never know. Because not every single move in this ladder is 100% accurate. You always go for the chance of you winning. There, he kind of just was like, okay, I don't care. I'm trying to see my ladder. We're at 1334. We only went up 6 points. He lost 5 for that. But we're up pretty high. I'm actually surprised we got into the 1300s this round. But I think that's about it. Overall, the team did pretty well. I'm kind of surprised Jinx didn't do much. I'm kind of sad Counter didn't come out, but yeah, what can you do? So next time we'll be doing a new team, and hopefully taking the ladder by storm again. Hopefully we can get and secure ourselves in the 1370s or 1360s, around there. It's gonna be a lot harder to climb because we're higher and higher. Games are gonna take longer and longer, and yeah, you know how it is. So I will see you guys next time, and till then.